My name is Arun and I'm Solutions Architect, MCT, currently working with Novintech, which is one of the best organization to work with. And today we are going to explore network security. It's the second video under network security. Uh, in the previous video, we talked about network security group, and today we are going to talk about application security group, ASG, application security group. Okay. All right, so let's quickly cover this interesting topic, application security group. Well, we define pretty decently in an easy way the NSG, security group. Group of what? Security rules. To do what? To filter or control the network traffic. So now what is this? Application security group. What is this all about? Okay, well, we will try to make sense out of it, just like NSG. It is again a security group of resources where application is running, and you want to make it more structured, easy to manage. That's why application security group, which is nothing less than or nothing more than tag, I would say. It is like you are tagging your virtual machines with the name of ASG and utilizing that ASG as inbound and outbound in your NSG, network security group. Do not worry if it is confusing. I'll show you on the portal and it will become very easy. All right, so just to define what is application security group, it's your networking feature in your Azure that help manage security rules at the application level. How we manage the security rules? Through the NSG, but now we are thinking application in mind rather than network in mind, and tagging all those virtual machines on which your application is running and applying the network rules with the help of those tags are called ASG, or application security group. So if we have to define after understanding the logic, it's an application group is essentially a logical grouping of VMs. For example, grouping of web servers together or app servers together, something like that, or any other server together where you see or for web servers, for example, we should have 443 open for externally accessible websites. So rather going and opening that port in all the web servers that you have in your environment, it's better to tag them as application security group, maybe name web servers, and use it. And you want to talk you do not want anyone to talk to your DB server, only the application servers. So accordingly, you can work there as well. If it is still confusing, do not worry. We will make it comprehensive. Just stay with me, okay? So by associating a VM to an application security group, you can use these group in your NSG rules to allow or deny traffic to these VMs or these group of VMs. How the VMs becoming a group? Because we are tagging all those VM through ASG. So ASG is doing nothing but decoupling the security policies from underlying network architecture, making the management of network security from intuitive and aligned, more intuitive and aligned with your application structure. All right, so let me quickly show you. For example, let me show you the. All right, so we are on the Azure portal. Let's quickly create application security group so that we know how it gets created. Just like any other resource, just find a resource group or create a new one. You can name it appropriately so that by name you know what actually this resource is meant for. For example, for our ASG, we can say it is DB ASG. Okay. There is nothing else, so it is just like a tag. We are tagging DBASG to the various resources if we have in our environment. This is a lab, so I don't have much, but I have enough to understand the logic. There is a good validation is passed. We click on the create, and now we have application security group in our environment. Well, it is not doing anything extra from the security perspective per se, security rules. However, it will help you manage your security better. It will help the security by minimizing the number of NSG and the rules. It will help your security by reducing the complexity in your rule management, right? So that's how it is helping us. So this is our DB ASG application security group. If you see, we don't have much here. There's nothing as such. But what we can do, we can simply go to a virtual machine. And for example, we go to VM02, and under network settings, if we click, we have this, what do we say, NSG. You can see right here, but there is no application security group. But if I click here under application security group, we can add one. Now this is showing the network interface, so it is going to tag it, add application group. Now we have three application groups, so let me tag it as an DB. Okay, so this VM is falling under DB application security group, as you can see. Now, if I go to network settings, you can see application security group 1. If you click here, you will get the information of DBSG. If you click here, you can come here. It's nothing but just a tag. Now we need to go to the NSG. Let's go to this NSG. Now you can see we can create rules here through here inbound security rules. Click on add. Now if you remember, there was an option application security group. Now you can choose your source as an application security group as well. Now what is the source? Let's suppose app security group is the source, which means this ASG, all the VMs where this ASG is attached, okay, will be the source, will be considered as source. So if you have an environment where you have multiple application or app servers or VMs which supposed to talk to your database servers, in a very simple example, then rather going and creating rules as per IP addresses of each and every VM, you can simply use the application security group. Okay, this application security group. And we can choose the destination as well through application security group, and you can choose like DB. So all the application servers allow to talk to the all the DB servers. Okay, that kind of granular management through the tagging we are talking about here. So it is like grouping, logical grouping of the VMs, which could be utilized as source and destination in the NSG. That simple, nothing much, nothing big. Okay, so what problem it is solving here, if we need to understand that? It is for sure helping us managing access control in a dynamic cloud environment where IP addresses can change. For example, somebody stopped the VM. If it is not static, it may change. And the number of VMs can scale up or down based on the demand as well. So if you have this is ASG attached, okay, then you need to worry about the NSGs. By default, all these will fall under same group. Uh, so managing access controls, network access control, or you can have consistency, okay, across the multiple VMs running the same kind of workloads, like ensuring consistent security posture across multiple VMs that serve a similar purpose in an application. So ASG solved this by allowing you to group these VM and apply uniform security rules to the entire group by just using one ASG in the NSG, of course. Okay, so consistency. Then we have complexity reduced. How complexity reduced? Because of the so many rules in the rule management, multiple NSGs, but now it's gonna be reduced. So as cloud environments grow, managing individual rules for each VM becomes weak or shaky. But ASG reduced this complexity by allowing you to manage rules at the group level. So these things it will help us to do. We can think for more like without ASG, managing network security involves creating rules that target specific IP addresses. As the number of VM grows or changes, maintaining these rules become complex and error prone. So ASG simplify this by allowing rules to target group of VMs with similar functions or roles. I think that's all about ASG. There is nothing as such. So if we need to conclude, ASG will help you group the VMs, or application security groups are a powerful tool for simplifying network security management in Azure, offering a flexible and dynamic way to manage access controls for a group of VMs based on their roles within your applications. They help keep your security policies in line with your application architecture, making your network security easier to manage, understand, and scale. So I think we are good. We understood what is ASE. Okay. I don't see much about itself. Thank you. Let's close the video then. Thank you for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.